tous, bonsoir à tous. Aujourd'hui, on est là, on va continuer The Invincible. The Invincible. Est-ce qu'on va finir le jeu aujourd'hui? Je ne sais pas, je ne pense pas, mais... Qui sait? Qui sait? Hop là! Hop là! Et on continue! Et on continue! Le dernier vaisseau d'atterrissage est détruit quand Yasna tente de s'échapper. N'ayant plus aucun moyen de revenir au Dragonfly, Yasna soit contrainte d'aller chercher de l'aide à la base de l'Alliance.
Yasna.
Oh!
Yes?
Even if you're absolutely right and this planet is to blame, that doesn't make the Alliance our allies. We must be careful when dealing with them. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
I will be cautious. Like always. You must understand that I have no other choice. The people of the Alliance are my last hope for help.
I know, Doctor. I know.
On y va que dalle.
When you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
Je sens qu'ils vont pas nous aider. Moi, je sens qu'ils vont pas nous aider du tout, même. Toujours aussi cool le jeu, hein, la DA et tout.
Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Hop, on va pas montrer le rover.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself.
Oh, shit. I think I'm too far away. It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Quoi ce
Probably
truc?
not, but Proton alone knows. Huh. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules are an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're
C'est
hiding
quoi la
modules.
bulle là-bas? Bon, ça que je me pose comme question. Je peux pas plus me mettre sur le rebord pour bien pour voir. On va devoir marcher tout ça. Oh la flemme. Hein. Après j'ai peur, tu vois, ils me font pas confiance parce qu'il leur manque un rover et que j'en ai volé un. Ça me fait un peu peur ça. Ça c'est de la grue ça. Il y a un objet volant non identifié. C'est un ovni? Je peux pas dire il y a un objet volant non identifié là? Je peux pas. Bon bah on va continuer hein. Plip plop plop. Ok. Ah c'est vaste. Non, c'est beau hein. C'est beau, c'est beau. C'est bon maintenant je peux identifier l'objet volant? Là, en tout cas il est stylé hein. Ok ok. Les cailloux qui m'empêchent de passer, c'est assez chiant. L'effet de l'eau, par contre, horrible. Hop, allez, on continue. On va vers le village. Ça lag un peu. Hein. On est déjà au village. Putain, il était plus proche que ce que je pensais. Mais il a abandonné ce village.
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor. It
Oh,
won't be
bah.
easy to gain their trust. Things can go wrong, even if you can prove that you came to them of your own free will. If there's an escalation, remember one thing.
I'm going in.
I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen.
Astrogator, you're forgetting that I want to talk to them. As one human to another, not as enemies.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them.
Clear. For now. I'm at the central module. In the
Personne, frère.
headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah. The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Y'a personne, frère.
Still quiet. It's eerie. There's one more floor.
Not so fast, Yasser. Please check the ground level first. Only then move on to the next one.
Mais y'a R, hein. Juste R, alors. Y'a un bruit de douche, frère.
Empty. Everywhere, just empty.
Baffling. Who abandons an entire base?
Ok, ça va pas parler. C'est bizarre. Y'a rien, là. Mais je fais quoi, du coup, moi? On va voir ça. Entrer là-dedans. Dans la bulle, peut-être? C'est quoi cette bulle, genre? On va avancer par là. Oh, ce truc. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette chose? Ah, un rocher des morts. Hein. Allons voir ça, hein, vu qu'il y a un à l'intérieur. Ça me paraît logique d'aller voir la bulle. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce truc? Est-ce que je peux rentrer dedans? Là, ça me fait laguer. Non, je peux pas rentrer dedans. C'est un champ de force, genre. Champ de force qui me fait laguer, mais c'est un champ de force quand même. Bon, bah, on a dû rater une salle dans le truc, hein, j'imagine. On va rentrer par là. Il y a un truc là-dedans. Pas entrer. Pas possible, j'ai raté un truc, genre. Une autre sortie. Ok. Une petite chambre à coucher. Il y a un coup de coude. Ah, vraiment, ça fait bruit de douche, hein, leur porte là. C'est un labyrinthe ce truc, hein. Je peux vraiment pas monter, genre. Du coup, j'ai déjà vu ça. Ah là.
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. Poor guy. He's dead. Waited help for over a day. Critically low blood saturation. He died of hypoxia. At the time of his death, he was...
Yasna, is it necessary? This information will no longer
So I
help
near the
anyone.
city. 18561.
754. Yes. Skorsky. I'm sorry.
You lied to me. You lied how he died.
I knew you would blame yourself.
Well, of course I do. I could have saved him. Left him that fucking tank. Why didn't you let me?
I made the right decision, Yasna. Given the circumstances and our knowledge at the time, there was a high risk your sacrifice would kill you both.
I know that. I know.
Non, je pense qu'on a fait quand même la bonne décision. Hein.
Every right to be angry.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't see the point. It won't bring Gorski back to life. Will it? I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found... you won't guess. Metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, For some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here.
Ouais, et je dois faire quoi? Le sommaire, ouais. Ouais. Je fais quoi de ces photos, moi? Merci. Ça bouge le champ de force. Ok.
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Il faut suivre le convoi.
One more minute, and our satellite will be over this ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
Je suis perdu, c'était où?
Fortunately, the ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Mm-hmm. Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
Ok. Hop. Ouah. Ça, je lag de ouf. C'est un enfer. Ça rigolait pas comme ça hier. Allez, on y go, on y go, on y go. Je dirais pas chercher le rover, j'en ai aucune idée. Je me rends pas trop compte si c'est loin ou pas. Ouais, j'imagine qu'on m'aurait dit va chercher le rover si j'avais vraiment besoin. C'est pas là. Allez, c'est parti. Salut Thomas. Noël. Ouais, on va arriver là-bas. Soit on va trouver plein de cadavres, soit il n'y aura personne. C'est sûr à 100%.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy. Down you go, oh bright
Ça va durer longtemps cette marche, je pense.
time to let the night in. For my legs are
Elles chantent toujours la même musique, frère. J'en peux plus.
not inviting.
Change de disque.
Legs become too heavy, hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not
Par contre,
scary.
un bouffé depuis le début de l'aventure, elle est solide, hein.
While we're running barefoot. Il faut prendre à gauche. De toute façon, c'est le même chemin à la fin. Ouais. Allez, c'est parti. On avance. Les planètes comme ça c'est pour me séduire, ça. Ça, j'aime ça. C'est cool, ça. Je pense que j'aurais dû prendre le rover.
Allez, j'aurais dû prendre le rover. Hein. Le jeu, il m'a pas dit... Pas cool, le jeu. Pas cool. Oh, un excavateur. Pour son sac qui a fait le gros trou. Il veut pas nous parler, là, Kovac?
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center.
Bon, ils ont rapporté ce truc.
It must weigh hundreds of, no, thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Oh, well, for me, it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures. The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground.
On dirait il y a des caméras dessus, genre. C'est trop bizarre. Elle est louche cette planète, c'est moi qui te le dis ça. Ça c'est de la machine ça. Des gros trous. Allez, allez, on y retourne, on va les trouver. Une fois passé ça. Allez, c'est parti. Courir plus vite ma belle, ça serait bien. Des petites piques. Yeah. Oh, la musique inquiétante, let's go. Wouhou. Qu'est-ce qu'on va trouver là-bas? Qu'est-ce qu'on va trouver? À votre avis, ils seront tous morts, ils seront là, ils vont nous capturer, ils vont essayer de nous tuer, on va devoir se battre. On va rien trouver. Tant de questions, tant de réponses, tant de possibilités. Je ne sais pas, je ne sais pas. Tout ce que je sais, c'est que cette phase de jeu est un peu longue. Juste un peu. Avec le rover, ça aurait été un poil plus rapide. Mais ici, on est des warriors, on fait tout à pied ici. Non, mais... Je dis, il y aura quelque chose que tu... Ouais, c'est sûr que je vais le constater, est-ce que le truc là-bas. Ouais, il est en rouge. Par contre, c'est un truc de fou comment, genre, sur ce jeu, je peux me poser et faire genre 10 screenshots de fond d'écran par minute. C'est ouf, genre les décors sont magnifiques. Un rapport tactique. Ouais. C'est bien, c'est chill, c'est vraiment cool. La première partie sur la chaîne VOD. Et là on avance. Pour résumer, en gros, on était sur une planète où on a réussi notre mission, mais on a eu un blessé. On s'est cryogénisé slash hiberné le temps de retourner sur Terre. Sauf qu'on s'est réveillé près de cette planète pour une raison inconnue. Il y a mes copains qui sont descendus sur cette planète. Moi, je suis resté sur le vaisseau en orbite en haut avec le mec qui me parle à la radio. Et j'ai dû descendre parce qu'on n'avait plus de nouvelles de nos copains. Quand je suis descendu, en gros, je me rappelais plus de ce qui s'est passé, comment je suis arrivé sur cette planète. Du coup, en avançant sur la planète, en trouvant le camp de base de nos potes, on a... Attends, mais il a pop le rover là. Attends, mais il y a de pop sous mes yeux le rover là. What the fuck? Et sur votre itinéraire. Du coup, ouais. Tu vois, en retrouvant les bases, les équipements et tout, on s'est rappelé de ce qui s'est passé parce qu'on avait oublié. Parce qu'on s'est venu plusieurs fois pour... On ne sait pas encore pourquoi. Tous nos potes sont morts sur la planète. Ou slash devenus fous. Bah, enfin, ils sont devenus fous, après ils sont morts. Et là, du coup, on cherche à se casser de là. Parce qu'on n'a plus de quoi retourner sur notre vaisseau pour se casser. Du coup, on doit aller du coup, vers l'Alliance. Qui, en gros, apparemment, c'est les méchants. Après, on les a encore jamais vus. D'après les persos, c'est des méchants. Et ils étaient censés arriver après nous sur la planète. Mais au final, ils sont arrivés bien avant nous. Et voilà, en gros, j'ai résumé vite fait le jeu, quoi. Alors maintenant, il faut planifier. Planifions.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
The road ahead leads straight to where the
La
convoy
vote de la première. Elle est déjà sur la chaîne VOD, la première partie.
Any doubts?
Pour aller regarder après le stream demain ou quand tu auras le temps.
If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the
Ouais.
convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasmin.
Non, on y va en mode gentil,
I
nous.
don't think it will make much
Si on essaye d'y aller par derrière, ils vont être méfiants. Alors que si on vient devant et qu'on demande à l'aide, il y a plus de chances que ça se passe bien. Bah ça, c'est notre rover. En gros, c'est notre véhicule. Je pense que du coup, tout le chemin que j'ai fait à pied, on aurait dû le faire en rover, du coup, bien comme prévu. Mais tranquille, on est des bradeurs, nous. Il vient de spawn devant nous, ça me bute. Ça me bute. Ouais, il y a des petites fenêtres près des roues. Ça va un peu plus vite en voiture. Et la voiture... Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'on va trouver? On va avoir une réponse bientôt.
I'm nearing the destination. From now on up. The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful. The rate...
One of their vehicles got stuck in the rubble.
Oh, so you've already reached the convoy.
It's only this vehicle so far. I'm looking for the rest.
Ok. Oh. Enfin, ce serait bête de trouver la combinaison dans le verre. Faire attention. Ça m'inspire pas confiance.
And there's another mobile antimatter cannon.
Another one? How many of those did they... Is it active?
Dead, fortunately.
I admire your composure.
Well, I've had my fair share of anxiety lately. No wonder my brain's in defense mode now. Dissociation is something we all do. Hang on, someone's here. Oh no. Astrogator.
Aïe, je ne m'y attendais pas du tout, ils sont morts.
After seeing their base, I had a feeling it might end like this. Still, I wonder, what were they looking for? Was it that they killed him? Just what the hell?
Aïe, aïe, aïe. Mais frère, on dirait qu'ils sont là depuis des années, frère, genre. Enfin, depuis des semaines. Je fais quoi, moi, maintenant, du coup?
Oh, another hole. Great. I'm not sure if it's safe to go in there. Last time it turned out to be quite hazardous.
True. Maybe take a look around first.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a autour? Il y a un autre trou, il y a des robots morts. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
On va voir ce qu'il a vu, notre ami Billy, là.
What do we have here?
Qu'est-ce qu'on a là?
They were preparing for departure. The convoy's heading somewhere. They're getting close to where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe.
Oh, super bien celui-là.
They're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter. Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Huh. Shame. The transport's leaving. Something's going on.
Il enlève son casque. Pourquoi il enlève son casque?
Man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is...
One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only... total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. The second antimat, that's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew.
Ah, ça va lui faire mal, ça.
Shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna.
Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimatter, hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender. If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
Bien vu.
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
I'm not hearing you object, sir.
Go ahead, Yasna. I know you'll do it anyway.
Qu'est-ce qu'on va trouver?
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Something's still active. Take your time, Yasna. Keep rushing.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up.
This was unexpected. You are in a desperate room.
I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's in Arctan. Coming at me. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
C'est encore ces plantes, hein.
No. I'm better now.
All right. Can you tell me what's in there?
Encore ces plantes, hein.
This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, let's put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
Moi, je dis, ces plantes, c'est ça qui tue les gens. Genre. Comment, je sais pas, mais je sens que c'est ça qui tue les gens.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior.
On va voir de quoi il est mort.
Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock. But deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Je pense que c'est la pire idée de regarder ça de plus près. Hein.
Can you please check them, Yasna?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal...
Then I'll use a detector. Right. I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar...
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Well, perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes... grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies. Which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we're used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Du coup, maintenant on fait quoi? On se casse, on fait quoi maintenant?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path. I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
On peut pousser.
Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
Je peux pas bouger là.
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
No, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
Ah, I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Ces fruits... Pas confiance, moi. Comment se casser de là, du coup? Comment on peut se casser de là, du coup? Moi, je suis TP, frère. Oh!
Fuck, it's getting up.
What? The robot?
No, the
Ça se passe, hein.
Move, Yasna. But
Ah, il va tuer le... Aïe, 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 aïe.
are you alive?
He destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh, oh! Stinky, stinky!
No, thank you. Fine, Astrogate. You always have.
Ouais.
What are you saying, Doctor?
You've always been a great support for the entire crew.
No. Don't die on me now. I'm begging you. Don't give up. You can't.
Never give up! Ne tue pas?
Sorry. Fucking sorry.
Ne tue pas?
It's all my fault. You hear me? All
Oh, le
my
pauvre du
stupid
scénario.
decision. I decided to accept this mission. I brought us here. This goddamn planet.
How did I survive? Wait.
Ah, je l'avais dit que lui, je lui faisais pas confiance.
Yes, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Alors, il faut qu'on rate des bons rapports, c'est notre seul moyen de s'en sortir. Après, quand on le voit, petit coup de coude dans la nuque, balle dans la tête, et c'est fini, hein.
And live with the consequences.
Right. It means a lot to hear that from you, Yasna. Thank you. So,
Là, on n'a pas le choix d'être pote avec lui, t'as capté?
There were no more antimats on the slides, sir.
I'm afraid that's not the only threat around, aren't you?
Of course I am. But I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people. How we can aid them.
C'est bien fait diquer, hein, le robot, hein.
For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet. It's cooled down.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead.
J'avoue.
If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices.
Ah, quelle chance, il y a un nouveau passage qui s'est ouvert. Ça, c'est de la chance, hein.
You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Il y a un autre. Aïe, 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 il a pas l'air en bonne santé, lui.
Actually, it's right in front. I'm in the rover. Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in lock? So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Anka.
Hello, Anka. Tesla here. I can hear you.
Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in.
Merde.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
Oh, je vais jamais m'en sortir vivant de cette planète, genre.
I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Barrett.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human
Ah, les plantes de métal ont poussé à travers le robot. Enfin, le véhicule.
Like a baby, they don't
Bah.
understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats. All that made them gone to hell.
Pas top, ça. Hein.
Flies will help us to better aid our people.
Oui, je vais étudier les trucs qui vont me tuer. Bien, bonne idée, bonne idée.
Examining. Confirm at least.
Le frère, il pense qu'à la mission, il en a rien à foutre de nous. Hein.
Investigator. I'll search for those containers of flies. I've located one of the transporters, sir.
Frère, hein, moi,
Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid. The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
J'ai crevé à rentrer là-dedans, frère, c'est sûr. Hein.
It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
Ouah, surtout que dalle, frère.
See past them.
Not quite yet. Now. I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects. And the bushes
Il y a un champ
like
de force.
plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, Do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness, I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutionis. I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop new parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material, and they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source, and so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
Ah, got it. The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it.
Comment ça, il y a une entrée? Bon, je fais pour rentrer par là, moi. Il y a un passage là. Ok, ok, j'avais pas vu. Hop, c'est parti. On va les croiser un jour, c'est bon, chou. Ça met un champ de force, mais ça bouge pas la caverne. Hein. Pas super smart les types. Hein. Hop, hop, hop. Ok. On va trouver des trucs dans le champ de force. Je pense qu'on est la dernière humain sur cette terre. Hein. On me prend en photo l'enculé.
Especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Come here, little probie. Oh, that didn't work.
Viens l'enculé.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down.
Mais si on voit les mouches, c'est qu'on avance dans l'histoire.
I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers, and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
All good and clear as the sky is blue. Just waiting for things to go sideways.
Hop là.
The probe still with you?
Yes, it's around here. Somewhere. The field is no longer a problem. Disabled.
All that's left is to get the flies out.
Opérateur nucléaire, ça c'est pas un champ de force, quoi. Pourquoi je rentre là-dedans, moi? Ok. T'as pas l'air en bon état, toi.
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead.
Allez, on se casse.
I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact.
Mais lui, il a rien à foutre de notre vie, frère. Il veut qu'on... Il tient qu'à sa mission, frère. J'en peux plus.
All good. I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about?
What if we're making a mistake? Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off Regis. Maybe it's better to leave them alone. Here, where they belong.
What are you...
I just worry that we might spread this threat. And the tragedy of one planet becomes a tragedy of entire galaxies. Not to mention, all humanity.
Forgive me, Doctor, but that sounds a bit overdramatic.
Non.
We can handle some mechanical flies. Humanity survived worse.
And you sound like a fool, sir. How can you be so sure? We were clueless just a
C'est
moment
ouf,
ago.
tranquille. Ouais, j'ai...
We've only just begun to understand what's going on. But you already know how to handle it.
Yasna, I promise you, we'll analyze everything thoroughly. Now we need to focus on getting you out of there. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes. First, though, I'd like to check the cargo.
Very well. Just hurry up.
J'ai aimé vous connaître.
Wow. I must admit, they look amazing.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
Un trou noir. Comment ça, un trou noir, mon ref? Comment je fais pour sortir? Comment ça, un trou noir?
If you were wondering, sir, how large a group of these flies could be, I can tell you, it can be gigantic.
I know. I can see it from fucking orbit. What are you waiting for? Get out of there.
La merde, là. Là, c'est la merde, là. Ouf. C'est... Mais laisse les mouches derrière toi, rien à foutre de les ramener, frère. Ah bah ouais, si quand tu conduis, quand tu vois rien, bah ouais, tu te craches. Hein. Jette les mouches, jette les mouches. Ouais.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right. I'm fine. Oh shit! They're alive. These bushes. Something's flying out of them. Ah! It's those creatures. They're the ones doing it.
Fuck! The same thing over and over again! No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us?
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much. I've asked you how many times already.
Please forgive me, Astrogator, for continuing to, well, be alive.
You know that's not what I meant.
If it weren't for me, you could have just flown away, sir.
That's not true, Doctor.
At least we learnt the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure Koval. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna.
Hey! Something changed. A scout balloon was hovering over the base, and now it's gone.
And you're only telling me this now?
Oh, it wasn't my top priority. Now, on the other hand,
Do you think it fell to the ground?
if it caught the west wind and fell, then I'll find it in this area.
Trouvez le ballon. Ah, il est là.
We're lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
Maybe that won't be necessary. Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker,
No. I can see them with my own eyes. 2 of them, even.
2 people, alive.
Huh? Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now.
On devient fou,
They
frère.
were here just a second ago.
Are you sure? What did they look like?
One was wearing an Alliance suit, a green one. The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor,
I know
Pour
I
une
saw
chance.
2 people alive. Some of them survived.
and you're going to look for them.
Yes. I'm glad we understand each other, sir.
I suggest focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank you.
Allez, de retour au rover. C'est parti. Il
How are you
il est où le
feeling?
rover?
Let me just say this. Literally everything hurts. I don't know where frustration ends and a contused lung begins. But at least
Yes.
I'm alive.
Je dois aller où? Par là, j'imagine.
know what, sir? That whole incident at the start of my journey,
Yes, I remember.
I got badly hurt back then, and I damaged the radio.
And you lost your memory.
The thing is, it wasn't the real cause. There were bushes there too, remember, sir? Just after the fall, the same black cloud of flies gathered above me. They subjected my brain to an electromagnetic field.
Yes, now that's what you suspect.
I know it. The memory of that event came back to me.
So it was the flies all along, in the case of our crew as well.
Yes. And that antimat in the tunnels and the whole convoy. It happened to all of them.
Montez dedans. Merci. Ouais, on retrouve Buna, le vrai frère. Allez, c'est parti. Direction les ballons. Il y a les ballons. Qu'il est le ballon, je le vois pas. Balloon. Il est où le ballon? Faut le trouver, hein. Faire un petit check 360 pour trouver le ballon. Ok, pas trouvé. On va rouler, hein. Poup poup. Donc une petite radio là. Petite énergie. On est au max. Pas de ballon depuis le départ. On perd super la boule. Mais non, c'est dans la tête.
Oh, nothing, sir. It's just, in my mind it sounded like the title of some Renaissance painting.
The fallen balloon of Regis.
Yes, exactly. I found the recorder.
The fallen recorder of Regis.
Please stop.
Bon, qu'est-ce qu'il a vu le ballon?
From the top. Let's see. The 25th day of the mission. Morning. The balloon goes up. You can see the immediate surroundings of the base. I didn't see that from below. They parked several vehicles on top of a nearby hill. The balloon is moving away from the base.
Which direction?
Approximately south. It found some water reservoirs. Many of them. Rocks, water, sand.
Anything noteworthy?
No, not really. No people, units, nor significant changes in the surroundings. They're operating at full capacity. The base is active. The balloon's completing its loop. It seems quieter at the base. But there's still a few people. 2 vehicles that weren't there before. They're grouping up. A dozen people gathered in the square, next to the vehicles. They've left. There are no vehicles. There's no one. They must have set off towards their old base.
Or to the ship.
The subsequent shots are similar to each other. They show an empty base. There are actually quite a few of these. Oh. Captured the moment I entered the base. And it's empty again. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was on my way to the convoy by then.
So we won't find out anything else.
Wait. You're wrong. Someone was in the base. A man.
So he's real after all.
I knew it. I told you.
That you did. Please forgive my doubt. But where is this man now? And can we expect any more?
I think he's near the base. Judging by the last slide, the Alliance must have a hideout there.
And we need to go back, I guess.
Allez, c'est parti.
You know, Doctor, decades of space travel have instilled a certain conviction in me. I think people can be more dangerous and deceitful than anything else we may encounter on our journey.
I know that.
What a piste.
Sometimes I think the presence of humans is the worst thing that happened in space. Or to space, even.
Then why do you insist on seeking them out?
Faut que je vais par là.
Because I also believe in human goodness. The selfless desire to help others. I can't believe otherwise.
Au moins le retour, on le fait en rover. Et pas à pied.
I don't know whether to envy you or...
Oh, that probe again.
Is it flying near the base? Within range of the control center?
Affirmative.
And?
Do you expect me to rummage through the enemy's equipment? Again?
Well, in my opinion, the more we learn while delaying our encounter with the Alliance, the better. So, what will it be, Doctor?
The probe isn't that important. I've seen enough of their slides. I know enough.
Du coup, on va où maintenant? C'est là? C'est vers le sud.
I could have spent countless days in this base and still not discovered their hideout. And it's right above my head. All I needed to do was look up.
So this means there's a view of the entire base from up there.
I'll confirm when I get there. But yeah, I think so. The probe is no longer flying.
Which probe?
The first one. The one that patrolled the base.
You didn't mention it, Doctor. So the probe landed?
Or someone brought it down. I know what's on your mind, sir. I could have been under surveillance ever since I arrived here.
Don't turn off your tracker. Maybe it'll give you a slight advantage before meeting them.
Là, c'est touche, un tracker. Celle-là, non. Non, celle-là. Hop. On va te trouver des gens. OMG, des personnes. De l'aide. Des ennemis, des alliés, on ne sait pas. On va voir. En espérant des alliés. Mais bon, comment tu fais pour te battre contre des mouches cybernétiques de la taille d'un essaim qu'on voit depuis l'orbite? Bonne question.
I'll have to climb without safety equipment. There's nowhere to be seen.
No alternative route?
This way seems to be the only one.
Non, je sais pas monter plus haut. Sympa, je lui fais pas tout escalader.
Jasna,
I'm all right. I'm almost there.
perhaps it's the last moment to go back.
And do what? As far as I remember, we ran out of options here.
It's just, if I were you,
With all due respect, Astrogator, it is me being stuck on this surface. So if you let me, I'll take my chances. And I will find the man. That view. It made the climb worth it already.
so you're on top.
Yes,
Activity within radius?
I heard no beeps. I see no dots.
On va se faire RKO.
Shit! How?
What?
I found him.
Very well. Now keep your distance and be careful.
It's too late.
What? I can't hear you.
It's too late to keep...
Jasna, what is it? Why is it too late? Jasna, speak to me.
He's looking for others. He's...
You. What have you done?
Shit! He found you too.
Why?
And he's blaming us.
What did it gain you?
That's not good.
Listen, I don't know what you're blaming me for.
Get up.
So much for talking.
Jasna, don't provoke him.
If you would just listen to me for one moment.
I said get up.
Il a plus de scaphandre.
You don't need to be afraid. I come in peace.
Huh, save it. I guarantee you'll have time to talk later.
What a...
Just keep your mouth shut. For your own good.
Okay, stay calm. He's going to lead you to his superiors, which is good in theory. Although...
Bon, ça peut pas être pire que rester bloqué sur cette planète et de mourir de soif et de faim, hein. Je clignote le ref.
Wait. Don't move. You didn't even spare the Arctan. Got some nerve to unleash such murderous shit. Hey, don't turn around.
You're a scientist, just like me.
Jasna, what are you
You
doing?
don't shoot at people.
Shoot. He has a gun.
I'm a technician, smartass. Firearms or chemical weapons. What's the difference? Same outcome.
Look, I know that people have died. Your comrades. But you have to understand.
Huh. I see you're no longer pretending. Listen, you'll stand before the Astrogator or the entire council.
That's right,
It's
obviously.
really not necessary.
But if you try anything, I'll do it. I'll shoot you.
Jasna, I don't know what you're trying to do, but he sounds serious.
Take it easy, please. I'll handle him.
Huh? What are you babbling on about?
You have a death wish? Only short answers from now on. I'll ask the questions and you'll answer with a short yes or no if you think it's safe to do so. Or some code. Maybe grunts. Do you understand? Do as you see fit. I'll help as best I can. Is there anyone else? Okay, leave it, Jasna. Let's focus on something else. Do you want to tell me something about this man? Something about his appearance, maybe?
Start, damn it.
Does it concern his outfit? Which part? Legs? Torso?
When it rains, it pours, huh?
Head? It's about his head? What could be so unusual? I don't suppose you can see much since he has his helmet on? Really? No helmet? That's why I can hear him so clearly. If he's been without it for a long time, with these levels of oxygen and methane, he must be a lunatic.
It works. Let's go. Break time's over.
I can hear something's happening. Do you think you could ask?
Where are you taking me?
You came here yourself. So what are you expecting, huh?
Don't risk it. Let it go.
You set up a field base down there. So I didn't expect you to have a second one here.
Yes, really?
Oh, really? I'm listening.
I have no idea what this place is, nor why or where you're leading me.
Doctor, bite your tongue for once. Thank you. Just not like the signal is getting weaker.
Get in.
Go, Yasna.
I don't want to.
Go!
Yasna, here. I'll do everything in my...
Je pense qu'il est bien seul, le frérot. Ah non, il est avec R2D2, quoi, mais... Non, R2D2, c'est le petit robot. C3PO? Ouais, c'est C3PO, le grand. Pardon, je voulais juste regarder derrière moi. Ouais, il est bien caché le ref, hein. Moi, je suis loin, hein. Une UR.
Sit here. Don't you dare move. I have something for you.
C'est bon, j'ai relevé mon scaphandre là.
That's even more than we need.
Hein?
It's for your safety. I'm glad to see you guys too. What about our friend? Still cranky? I've always thought the speleologists weren't exactly the funny types. Although Spliskus the speleologist sounds pretty damn hilarious. Come on.
Oui, mais ils sont devenus fous, mais comme nos potes, mais... Oh, mais t'as pas vu nos potes?
One for you. And one for Spliskus. I'll pass for now. Wouldn't be able to swallow anything anyway. Spliskus, my friend. It's just me. Take it easy. You're safe. But you have to eat something to have strength. Oh, gee. Don't do that. It's tasty. Eat. Come on, eat. Did you like it? Very nice. A few more. Unfortunately, I don't have any good news. I've searched the caves. I know Dr. Magdov went down there. If only you could tell me which cave she worked in. Maybe it would be easier then. If only you could. Sebulon has also gone missing without a trace. I don't even know where to look. And the whole convoy crew. I'll go there tomorrow. Maybe by then, with reinforcements. it went smoothly. And he objected so much.
Pollueur. Heureux. Et après, trou noir, bah en fait c'était des mouches, et on a croisé lui, et il nous a capturé un peu. Et du coup, lui aussi il a des potes fous. Qui veut quoi lui?
Poor you. What's gonna happen to you?
Lendor, comrade. Don't be fooled. She's not our friend. She's responsible for all this.
You don't know who I am, and you don't listen.
She's lying too. Sorry, I need to restrap you. I'll be broadcasting. And you, mind your own business.
Alors c'est pas un fusil qu'il a, c'est une antenne radio.
Hello, Bridge. Rohitra speaking.
Rahitra.
Can you hear me? Over. You're still not getting through. This is an urgent announcement. It's the 26th day of the mission, 1300 hours, 42 minutes. I am reporting the presence of Commonwealth units on the surface of the planet. I have arrested one person. It's a woman, unarmed. I haven't noticed any other people or other units nearby, but this person was in active radio contact. I'm requesting backup. Over and out. Hey, Milos. Hope you're still in range. Listen, the Commonwealthers are here. I have one of them, a woman. She was talking to someone on the radio, but I didn't see anyone around. I see what you're doing.
I just wanted to sit more comfortably.
Yeah, sure. Better get comfortable with discomfort. We'll sit around for a while.
My name's Yasna.
C'était basique.
But I'm asking.
You're Rahitra, right? I work as an astrobiologist.
Brother is a spy. Don't eavesdrop on me, Yasna. Don't talk to me.
I just wanted to ask.
Don't ask.
So what now? Talk to the wall?
I'm not prohibiting you from doing that. Yet.
Do you have air filters here? Did you know there's methane in the atmosphere?
I know. These tanks are a temporary solution.
You've been camping here long? Are you shielding yourself from the flies?
From what?
Flies. You named them that yourself. I mean, the Alliance did.
Seems to me that the commanding staff will have a lot to talk to you about. Fortunately, I don't have to.
Wait. Condor?
Condor what?
You? Are you from Condor's crew?
Yeah, so?
It doesn't make any sense.
Here we can agree. You're talking complete nonsense. What do you mean? How come that's such a revelation?
The Invincible was supposed to be here soon. Not Condor. Not now.
Where did you get this information from?
From intelligence.
There you go. Will you finally admit what you were up to here?
I'm from the Dragonfly, a small research unit. We're looking for planets with rich flora and fauna. That's the only reason we landed here.
No way. This planet is a complete corpse.
According to estimations, it should be teeming with life. With its atmospheric composition and insulation, it should be a veritable paradise. We couldn't have predicted that.
Fine, fine. If you don't want to tell me the whole truth, then don't. But do not lie. Intelligence is not interested in flowers and bees.
Do you smoke?
I would if I hadn't run out.
Here.
Phantoms. That's a good brand.
Koval always smoked them.
C'est pas Michael Jackson, hein? Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan. Du coup, on va juste regarder ici, yeux dans les yeux.
Okay.
Jackson.
So tell me why you came here.
I'm sorry, but I wasn't lying. We're just scientists who've had awful luck.
Huh.
Our intelligence, your intelligence. Our orders, your orders. It's all gone to hell, Rihitra. Now we need to focus on the people. I know what's wrong with them.
Should I expect them here? Your people?
I'm the only one left on the surface. The astrogator stays in the orbiting dragonfly, and there's no contact with the rest.
If you lie, you only harm them. Several dozen of our men set off with Milos to Condor. If they find more Commonwealth spies, they may be less sympathetic than I am.
If they return to the ship, why did you stay?
I'm looking for others who may have survived.
Oh, how many of you were affected? A fair few, right? Almost all of them.
I don't want to talk about it.
Les frérots, il n'est même pas au courant des
When was the
mouches.
last time you had something to drink?
The last time? I don't even remember.
Thought so. It's water. Local, but treated. Go ahead. You must be thirsty after everything you've been through.
Thank you.
Ah, je vais lui faire confiance.
Oh, I needed that.
Me too. Been silent for nearly 2 whole seconds.
Very funny.
Do you really know what's wrong with them?
I know what caused it. And how. This planet is inhabited by microbots that your scientists have called flies. Millions of microbots. A real cloud.
What?
A cloud of flies, which can literally erase the human mind, wash away all memories.
That sounds... Can you prove it somehow?
I could, if you released me.
Nice try, but we'll do as follows. Arc 10 will watch over you, and I'll keep an eye out for Milos. As soon as he returns with help, you will show us this cloud. Arc 10, come to me. Supervisory procedure. One person, a woman. No Alliance ID.
Targeted. I confirm. Should I start the surveillance?
Yes, guard our guest.
Great.
Aïe, aïe, aïe. Quelle erreur il fait? Mais ça, il ne le sait pas.
Neck. You don't know the concept of weariness, do you? Octan, check that noise. Nothing. Still nothing. Spluskas. Psst.
Priority 0. Man in danger.
Bingo.
Il faut se lever là, madame.
Attention.
Some kind of sedative for calming his comrades? Or has he trouble falling asleep? It's broken. What a perfidious prick. It's high time to get out of here.
Ouhou, les lags! J'adore ça.
Phew. It worked. Astrogator. I escaped.
Doctor, what a relief. Where exactly are you?
I'm near their hideout. Though I intend to change that as soon as possible.
There. Have you met Spluskus and Lendl?
Yes. How do you know their names?
I've intercepted the Alliance's communications. Keep going. We'll discuss everything on the way.
The path along the cliff looks much safer. I think I can get down here.
Good. Proceed. Yasna, I have to ask. What happened in the last few hours? That man... He didn't hurt you, did he?
I talked to Rahitra for quite some time. Then he had an Octan guard me, but its algorithms proved easy to trick.
What do you make of this man? What kind of person is he?
He wasn't very pleasant to deal with, but that's understandable, given the circumstances. He's lost, angry, scared. It's a shame I failed to win him over.
Then we need a new plan.
Yeah. Seems so. Although I could use some rest. It was a rough day. A night. Rough couple of days, actually.
Bon, ça veut dire que l'eau est traitable déjà, on a appris une bonne info. C'est de l'eau et elle est traitable.
I think I know where to go. There's a hole from an antimatter beam on the other side of the canyon.
Very well. Perhaps you can find out where the Invincible landed.
Oh, I didn't tell you the most important thing. Condor's here. On this planet.
Condor?
Yes. Looks like HQ got it all mixed up. Both the arrival time and the ship itself.
What? That's unbelievable. How could the intelligence be so wrong? As soon as we return, I'll break their... Never mind.
If we don't have a better plan. I want to go there.
To Condor?
Yes. Their scientists had the equipment and time that we don't have. They could have discovered something important, unless they flew away.
All right. Do as you say, Doctor. Trust your judgment.
I'm in the tunnel. Can you hear me?
Ok, ok.
Down a bit, but it's not that bad. In future, please report any communication difficulties to me in advance. For my peace of mind.
Ça va se réussir. Comment on va s'échapper de cette planète? Que là, je vois pas trop comment on peut s'échapper de là. Hein.
Yes. Rahitra has a rover.
Do you mean had, Doctor?
Well, well. You've never made jokes like that before, sir.
I'm just glad you're fine.
And that I'll rob that Alliance prick, huh?
Maybe. A little.
Let's go. We need to get to the end of this insane story.
Mais non, c'est pas de la pierre, c'est du sable. Ah oui, ça doit faire mal au cul.
What is Condor doing here?
I have no idea. Rahitra didn't tell me.
Là, c'est cool, les vitres qui clignotent, c'est sympa. Tout pour l'immersion. Ok, qu'est-ce qu'on va trouver de l'autre côté de ce tunnel? Dans le tunnel. Moi, ça veut dire qu'il y a des gens, moi, qui ont vie sur cette planète, c'est pas mal. Une proba qu'on s'en sorte, on va dire. Prisonnier, mais on s'en sort quand même. Quel enfer, les vitres. Hein. Ok. On a toujours notre journal? On a toujours notre journal, incroyable. Il nous a même pas vidé, genre. On a toujours nos outils. Enfin. Il y a même mon casque qui clignote là. Une rave party. Pardon. Alors. Il y a des caisses là. Quoi dans ces caisses? Wesh. Ok. On peut pas prendre la pioche là pour se défendre?
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
C'est un cul-de-sac. Voilà peut-être. J'ai pas trop l'impression. Pas demi-tour, hein. On peut plus de ces vitres de merde. Moi perso j'aurais pris la pioche hein, pour pouvoir se défendre contre ce fusil cassé là. Ok, de la technologie.
I've driven to the place where they were stationed before they set up the base.
Do you want to stop?
On va voir ce qu'il y a là. Hein.
Okay. Maybe I'll find something worthwhile.
Il y a des
There's several
robots.
artisans here.
Are they still working?
Yes. I wonder for how long.
Hop. On va voir, il y a des images.
Come in.
I'm using an open channel to broadcast.
Over. How's it going?
Are you receiving this, Astrogator?
Affirmative. Milos, what do you think? What's gonna happen now? I have no idea. I've never seen anything like this before. Perhaps the higher-ups can do something. Hey! Hey, Morrow! Sit down!
Sometimes I think we don't stand a chance.
What are you talking about?
About us, Astrogator. Humans. Biological organisms. All this so-called life is so fragile compared to the lifelessness of machines.
So you found more bodies?
One.
Is it Milos? I wish we had secured them better. But back to the matter. Have you found anyone else? One working Arctan so far. Several probes also seem to... People, Rahitra. Only people matter. I know. The Arctan will help me look for them. I'm going away for a while. I stopped at the old excavations. I'll look for Pepsol. All right. I'll check the base again. Over and out.
On s'est cru ça?
I'm moving on.
On s'est cru.
There's nothing we can do for him anymore.
Il y a rien dedans.
Over now. Hey, Milos. I hope you're still within reach. Listen,
Yeah.
the Commonwealthers are here. I have one of them, a woman. I doubt she was alone, but I didn't see anyone else. I've already
Oh, ce
broadcast.
rover, il a pour me tuer en fait. Genre.
I'm closing the channel. Talk to you later.
Okay, I think that's enough sightseeing for me. If Milos kept going, so should I.
Agreed.
Alors, ce qu'on va trouver au Condor. On va déjà trouver le Condor. En tout cas, la route est tranquille. J'aurais dû aller dans le tunnel. Ah bon, dans le tunnel. Ah, ils aiment bien creuser hein, l'Alliance. Hein. Ils sont crus dans Minecraft ou quoi, à creuser comme ça? Ils tirent du diamant? Hop. Suivre le convoi de l'Alliance. Minage obstinant, mais ouais. Hein. Ah, j'allais à gauche ou à droite? On va aller à droite pour commencer. Ah, le mode turbo là au rover. Je sais pas que j'en ai marre de faire une crise d'épilepsie, mais un peu. Ok, il y a un champ de force.
There's a problem.
I'm listening.
The route they took is blocked by a force field. There must be an energobot somewhere, but I don't know if I can get to it.
Maybe you can go around the field.
I'll check. Although... it's pretty narrow here. The route is blocked all the way across. Boulders are blocking the way, so even if I turn the force field off, we still can't proceed. Even if I find a way, I'll have to continue without the rope. Oh, wait! A transporter. They're here. It's standing still, in front of the force field.
Il est éteint.
Is that Milos convoy?
I'll confirm soon, but yes, someone inside. More than one. Two.
And they're all in the transporter? Ready yourself for the worst, Doctor.
I am. Ready. I'm going in. Well, actually, I'm squeezing in.
Elle dit squeezing?
No one here.
C'est squeezy?
Must be in the back. The door won't budge. Power's off.
Elle m'a l'air bien mort, hein.
Moment of truth. It's on.
Did the door open?
Ok, ok. Oui, peut-être.
Not exactly. The inner door is still locked, and the outer door is just shut. I repeat, now all door... Wait! The back door opened. Oh. No. This vehicle... It's a coffin, sir.
Pas besoin d'ouvrir la porte pour voir ça, en vrai.
They were all crammed in here. In the heat.
Ah oui, ils sont beaucoup, putain.
With no chance of understanding what's going on.
Terrible, Dad. I'm sorry you have to see that.
The number of registers, 428.
Oh, et nous, on rentre dedans.
Broadcast mode.
You found more of those?
No. It started automatically.
Hello, Condor. This is Réseaux speaking. It's day 26, time 8:05. I'm continuing my search for the missing crew. I've checked the excavation area. I've yet to find others. Come here as soon as possible. We need backup. Over and out. Hello, Condor.
Those were the longest few steps I've walked in my entire life.
Day 26. Have you noticed anything? Time is
Astrogator, please spare me. They're all
I'm
dead.
still searching for the missing crew.
And they died
I've
in such a
checked the
gruesome way.
excavation area. I'm not talking about the recordings.
It's playing
no one
over and
else.
over, I know.
We need
It's
help.
jammed.
Come for me. It's not the same recording. Over and out. It's the same thing over and over again. Hello. Same dates, Condor. Times. This is Réseaux. They're different recordings. It's day 26, time
Oh, shit.
8:06. I've returned from the excavation site. I was looking for others, but they were
So
no longer
he's
there.
losing his memory
I'll continue
too.
my search. We're
Just
waiting
like me.
for your support.
But it sounds
Come
much
back,
more
will
serious.
you?
You recall
Over
everything.
now.
And in
Hello,
his case,
Condor.
the memories
This is
don't come
Réseaux
back.
speaking.
If all these recordings have the same
26,
content,
time
He's been here for far too
8:06.
long.
I've
Far too long
returned
not to receive
from
help
the
from
excavation
Condor.
site. I was looking for others,
Right, Doctor.
but
Nobody will
they were
come.
no longer there.
I'm
I'll
afraid
continue
there's
my
not a
search.
soul here
We're waiting
on
for
this
your
damned
support.
planet. Except for the three in
Come
the
back,
cave.
will you?
yes, sir. I have a request.
I'm
Hello,
listening.
Condor.
Let's skip listening to the rest of the
Réseaux
recordings.
speaking.
Can you stop them?
Day 26.
No way. I'm not
Time
going
is
back there.
8:05.
I'm still searching for the missing crew. I've checked the excavation area, but
All right. Talk to you in a second.
there was no one else.
Much better.
Agreed.
Ouais, bah du coup c'est la merde. Hein. Je vois pas comment on peut sortir de cette planète. Hein. À moins qu'il aille chercher de l'aide, mais bon, le temps qu'il va partir chercher de l'aide, moi je serais mort. C'est un peu la merde. Quoi ce bruit?
Astrogator, someone's firing distress flares from near the hideout.
Do you think it's Rahitra?
Who else could it be? Did he realize I ran away?
No. He broadcast a radio message, but didn't say a word about you. As if nothing had happened.
Oh. It means he just started a new cycle.
Please be more clear.
He fell asleep and forgot what happened the whole day. And once again,
Oh
he woke
l'enfer,
up
il est
on
bloqué dans la
26
même journée.
I see the hill. I'll be there in a minute.
Please slow down. Remember, he has a gun. He didn't shoot at you the first time, but if you go in now...
He won't this time as well. In any case, let's not worry in advance. I haven't located him yet.
What about all those machines on the hill? Is there anything there he could use to threaten you? Your reaction to your late-night visit?
Well, let's see.
Given you're bringing him such devastating news, he might overreact.
Lui il a de la bouffe, du coup moi je propose on tue le mec actif, on tue les deux mecs débiles, on a de la bouffe, on se rationne le plus possible et on attend que le homies il aille chercher de l'aide. Hein. Le meilleur plan là. Hein.
He could literally erase me from this planet if he wanted to. I know what's at stake. I can handle it. All right, Rahitra. Where are you hiding?
Has he already left? Don't you see him?
I don't. But he's here.
À mon avis c'est quelqu'un d'autre.
Hey! Who the hell are you?
Here we go again.
What are you doing here?
Good luck, Doctor.
Take it easy, Rahitra.
What? How do you...
I'll tell you everything. Just shut up for a moment and listen.
I will not.
Rahitra, for fuck's sake! Do it for Spluskas and Lendor.
You're not beating around the bush, Doctor.
You think it's the 26th day of the mission. Just after the attack on your base that left many of you in critical condition. But the truth is much worse. Milos left a long time ago.
What? How do you...
You fell victim to that attack as well. The microbot cloud has wiped all traces of your comrades' memories. Your long-term memory is probably fine. That is, up until the moment you found them. You keep forgetting everything that comes after. I have reason to believe it happens during sleep. As a result, you relive the same day over and over, waiting for backup that will never arrive.
The micro what? Cloud? That's bullshit!
Bah,
I
oui,
don't know
quand
what
tu
you're
crois à
trying
cette
to
histoire.
achieve, but...
Focus, Rahitra. We've already met once. We spoke in your hideout. You've had me at gunpoint already. Look at yourself. Look at Spluskas and Lendor. Did you all have beards yesterday?
Don't mess with my head. Milos will come.
Milos is dead. They're all dead. They've been lying nearby for hundreds of days. You were supposed to go and check why contact was lost. You were supposed to leave tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes.
Stop it!
I know that it's hard for you to believe. I'm not against you. I came back to help you.
No, I'm warning you. I'll use my gun.
Rahitra, I know you won't shoot me.
Fuck! How long have I been here?
Good. You're finally getting to him.
428 days. At
Ça fait
least
longtemps.
that's how many times you've broadcast your morning message to Milos.
This cloud?
A result of the evolution of inorganic beings. It attacks the most important parts of biological organisms. Our brains. It responds to radio waves. That's how it found our crew.
Damn it. Every time I broadcast, there's a wave bombarding all devices. This electromagnetic field. The cloud produced it.
Doctor,
That's right. This is how it damages our brains. Our robots and all machinery.
hate to interrupt, but we have a problem. The cloud is coming.
Right now.
Yes, it's closing in.
Oh.
Copy that.
What's going on? Who are you talking to?
To someone I trust. And he says it's gonna get very hot around here very soon. If you don't want to have another encounter with the cloud, I recommend running for the hills.
You're saying it'll be here soon?
Let's move.
Can it get through the force field?
Hey! What are you trying to do?
I'm done waiting. There's no need to anymore. There's no one left to look for. All that's left is revenge.
Astrogator, I think he wants to fight.
What a fool. Can't you stop him somehow? You'll cause trouble for both of you.
I don't think so. He's already opened the field.
I see. You can't beat him, join him. You have a much better chance of survival if you stick together.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway?
Yasna.
I'm... whatever. You know already.
What's this?
You familiar with the energy transformation of Dirac emitters? Thought so.
The emitter's energy system isn't
Here,
that
take
complicated.
it. You can help. By shooting. I'll take care of maintaining the force field.
What's bad?
When you aim, wait for the green light. Then you can take the shot. The device is connected to 3 combat machines.
Okay. It sounds simple.
Oh, je vais les fumer. Oh, je vais les fumer. Ils sont où les enculés? Ils sont où? Ah, pas.
Hear you. Over.
Let's stay in touch.
Copy that.
It's getting closer.
I don't see it.
Soon it'll be within range of the gun. It's coming to the east, over the hill.
Oh putain. Oh putain.
Affirmative. I see it.
Oh putain. On commence pas contre ça, nous. Oh, sa mère. Hein.
60%.
What? Why not 100?
We don't want to go full power yet.
Damned flies.
Fly?
Later, Rahitra. Later.
Bande d'enculés. Je vous fumez, moi. Mais gros, dès que je tire, ça fait rien, gros.
You see it? They're forming a cluster.
I got some. Did it help?
That should be enough.
Mon frère, ça finira jamais, gros.
What is it? What should I do? Come on! Tell me where to shoot!
That's not so easy. There's too many. Just shoot them. Oh, come on.
Ça y est, pote, on est mort. C'est finito. La boucle a fini nougat.
If this keeps up,
Don't tell me you're starting to regret this, Rahitra. I can't believe you dragged me into this. That's what you think? You're very much mistaken. I'm not giving up.
Il y en a moins là ou c'est moi? Si la mierda.
The field keeps shrinking. Do something about it, will you? Rahitra, are you there? What's going on with you? Fuck.
Allez mon gars.
You've got to be kidding.
Il est où frère?
Rahitra, you coward! Where are you? Say something! What, the cloud is too scary for you after all? Come back here and fight!
Je fais quoi maintenant moi? Il a pris par où frère? Bon, tu peux fuir un nuage qui t'entoure, genre.
Get up. We're getting out of here. Yasmin, get off your ass. The field's almost gone.
Where the hell have you been?
I had to secure my people.
We can't stay here anymore. It's too exposed. We have to run.
But where?
Isn't it obvious? Condor.
What are you gonna do?
We'll send the Cyclops out to fight.
Cyclops? That's a code name for...
It's more of a moniker for an 80-ton machine with firepower exceeding all intimates combined. We usually use it in conditions of high radiation contamination, enormous pressures and temperatures. Due to the interference of the force field, it floats several feet above the ground, so it doesn't depend on the surface. In addition to the Dirac force field, it has an antimatter spherical blaster.
Well, I hope you're right. Because I've heard about your power more than once. And all I see is one defeat after another.
In this case, Gafta, it's not just empty boasting. Sending the Cyclops somewhere is like giving the task to the devil himself. Look, I'm giving you a simple choice, Gafta. Are you going or not?
Go where there could be water, medicine, resources, or stay here to die. Wow, such a hard choice.
Donc Thanos là ça serait utile hein. Bon du coup on le casse comment? On peut pas monter là-dedans? Non, je sais pas. Enfin, on se casse frère. Là-dedans? Oh non, y'a pas à faire monter là-dedans frère. Mais frère on part... Je vais où là? Je fais quoi là? comprends pas ce que je dois... Ah, ici. Non, mais... Je suis aveugle ou genre il vient de pop, genre? Non, mais c'est trop grave.
I hope I won't regret it. Too bad you didn't mention earlier that you had a working saucer. We could fly to Condor right away. Or even into orbit.
Putain, mais ils sont pas allés en orbite, on peut aller sur le Dragonfly.
It's just a tin can with a couple of sputtering engines. Controlling it technically doesn't work.
Somehow it does not
Non, non, on peut
surprise
pas aller en
me.
orbite du coup.
Let's fly.
Just a minute. I'm waiting for the force field to shut down, which should be soon.
A la mierda.
Hold on, was it?
Ça, c'est très stylé.
He's not here.
Ritra, he took his men to the ship. They're inside now.
How do you know all this?
Well, I heard him talking to them. To you.
Didn't he notice I wasn't responding?
Yes, he did. He said he'd be back.
If he expected me to wait here, he's sorely mistaken. Wow. It's impressive.
C'est ça le cyclope?
The Condor?
Yes,
Ah, c'est le Condor, ça.
Majestic in the pictures.
in real life too.
C'est un gros... Ça, c'est du vaisseau, ça.
I know where a hitcher is.
Ça, c'est pas un petit vaisseau de merde. Hein.
Lose communications as soon as you enter the cargo bay.
Sure thing. So many tons of steel.
Indeed. You'll have to establish a connection using one of the devices on the ship.
So that's their marvel of military technology. Hitcher wastes no time.
Is it attacking already?
For now, he's only released the Cyclops, as they call it.
The hell is he thinking?
It's floating majestically, 3 meters above the ground.
Ah. What does it look like? Must admit that I haven't seen any pictures of the Cyclops. The Alliance tried to keep its existence a secret.
For a machine of destruction. Quite inconspicuous, I'd say.
There's one
Pas
more
très
thing,
impressionnant le
Jasper.
cyclope, hein.
This is important. I'll be able to confirm it in a while, but so far everything indicates
What is it, Astrogator?
headquarters were right about the Invincible. It's actually flying here. If I'm reading the message correctly, they'll be here in a few days. They're looking for the missing Condor. And they have no idea of the danger. In other words, it solves the mystery of why they're coming here. They're on a rescue mission.
And we were treating them like enemies. I'm entering the cargo hold. Wish me luck, Astrogator.
Good luck, Yasna.
Le Condor. Ouh, c'est la merde ici. C'est un peu la merde ici. C'est pas le Condor, c'est le Condor. Il a pris le ref. Il a mis du temps l'ascenseur là. Et on peut pas juste les casser avec le Condor, genre?
It came after all. In vain, the elevator won't start without a card. I can't give you mine, so...
Hey, are you sure you can't help me somehow?
What are you muttering? I can't hear you clearly.
Rahitra, come on, don't be silly.
Over and out.
Rahitra.
On va prendre les escaliers là? Non, ça ne fonctionnera pas. Hein. Allez, on va fouiller les cadavres. Ah, qu'est-ce qu'on doit puer dans la combi là? Mama.
It's a one-way trip.
Là, et comme par hasard, il s'arrête pas bien à l'étage. Hein. Faut escalader. Hein. Elle aime bien cette musique. Hein. Lift. Aussi, t'es mort? Ah, là, ça marche en carte.
Whether you like it or not, I'm coming to you, Rahitra. Okay, not quite at the bridge yet, but I'm getting closer. Much closer, Rahitra.
Oh, la pharmacie.
It must be the medical wing. Surprisingly, everything's still running. Was Rahitra here?
Ah, une carte, let's go.
Different sections. Different elevator cards? They really overdo it with the security measures around here. I guess I still have some time to look around.
So, you made it. Quicker than I thought. Let me invite you to the bridge, I suppose.
Were you deliberately trying to slow me down?
I didn't design these elevators, if that's what you're asking.
No, that's not it. You can clearly control them, but... Never mind.
Qu'est-ce qui mijote, le ref?
Dear Ackfield, I'm ready to activate. Spherical thrower. Oh, you came after all. Now that you're here, why don't you help me?
With what?
With the probes. They're over the battlefield. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Oh, wait. Activity's increasing. They're coming. Are you helping or not? Come on, Yasna. It's about to start. I can't wait any longer.
All right.
On
Okay.
a pas trop de choix, hein.
What am I looking at?
It'll be... number 5, a long-range one. It sees the entire perimeter. Better switch to a closer one.
There's the Cyclops.
Great. Force field activation.
I confirm. Field active.
Oh putain.
The cloud's within reach.
I'm shooting.
Mais non, mais ça sert à rien là.
Close range is dead.
No wonder. It's boiling over there.
The field is shrinking.
Calm
C'est...
down, Yasna. It will hold.
Et ouais.
Whoa!
Oh!
Oh, beautiful.
Il a win!
It's not a machine, it's the devil himself. I'm telling you.
Mais chiffoué le nuage là.
Shit. I'm losing connection. Do you see anything?
They're creating a tight formation. A cyclone.
Fucking shit!
Oh, mais il s'est fait enculer le cyclope là.
That can't be good, right? What was that?
You tell me. Can't you see anything?
The mid-range is dead.
How about the long range?
The long range works. The cloud has stopped attacking. The Cyclops is... Huh?
What is it doing? What did you see? Yasna!
The cloud won.
What? You said...
Don't count on the Cyclops anymore. Circus must have gone haywire. It shot down the probes. Now it's probably operating with a new goal. Like all those machines earlier.
I don't understand. How? This is pure madness.
Hey, at least we still have the Invincible.
Don't mock me.
I'm not mocking you, Rahitra. They really are flying here. They'll be here in about... Just hold on for a moment. I'll find out.
Communication. Je sais pas moi. Ah, ok, hop.
Condor, are you there? This is the commander of the IC Dragonfly unit.
Astrogator, this is Yasna. I managed to get to the Condor's bridge. Rahitra and I led the attack on the cloud. But the Cyclops...
Failed?
Worse. The Cyclops got out of control and knocked down the probes.
I had a feeling it would end like this. Do you know what Rahitra is planning now?
I have no idea.
Well, then I need to talk to him.
You, sir?
Yes. Can you switch me somehow?
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now. Done. Please talk.
Hello, Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship. I repeat, this is Astrogator Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes me commander.
Oh, c'est vrai.
Who'd have thought?
In that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces, to prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree, officially and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. I'd even say that your crew is working on it pretty damn actively. We stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses. As a counterattack, though, it disrupted our communications.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
Doctor, not now, please.
No, it's true. Fighting against the Cloud is exceptionally difficult. But any opponent can be defeated. All it takes is the right tool.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has so far destabilized every machine sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
You still haven't answered me, Hitra.
What? A nuclear weapon? Seriously?
Damn right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54.
Oh,
30 kilos to 100 megatons.
ouais.
That's quite an arsenal.
We really do have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. That amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
I'm not an idiot. I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads to start with.
And then?
We'll see.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Hitra?
Ça va les buffs, on va voir.
I know how it must look to you. A hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes. But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people before that happens and ensure the safety of those who survived. They all deserve better than this. I know you understand. You're like me. You would do anything for your crew.
I understand, yes. Although it's hard to talk about revenge here. We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution. Probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the cloud is like...
Whipping the ocean for sinking a ship?
Exactly. Like Xerxes. That's why I would consider this problem in the category of neutralization. Not vengeance. After all, nothing guarantees the flies will stay on Regis 3 if they continue to evolve.
Wait a minute, Doctor. Even if they were to master space navigation, wouldn't it take hundreds of thousands of years?
Millions of years, even, considering the evolutionary timeline. However, they could threaten humanity much sooner by sheer chance.
Not a chance I'm willing to take.
Let's not overreact. If we factor in sheer chance, we might as well get killed by a meteor.
No, Novik. It's not a meteor or an ocean or a storm. They don't hunt or degrade or cripple you mentally.
You, Hitra, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
On va battre un ennemi ou la bombe nucléaire.
Are you forgetting how many of us they've already
C'est
killed?
tellement ça.
I will never forget Hitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the Doctor put it.
So what, they're stupid? And that's why they can't be hostile? It's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yasna, what do you think?
Tu pètes comme tes pieds.
They're not stupid or hostile, but rather programmed to react to radio waves, to brain waves.
How?
They're breaking down communications to thwart the exchange of information.
So... they see no difference between a man and a machine? They take our brains for transmitters. That's why they're attacking us?
Exactly.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yasna found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
Oh, they certainly competed with the local fauna. We've seen fish that evolved to sense electromagnetic fields. And underground, I found fossils of lizard-like reptiles. Some of them must have been predatory.
Well, I find it hard to believe that any prehistoric reptiles would possess our level of technology, not to mention an arsenal.
They wouldn't have. But there were other machines here as well.
Other machines? I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no fables. We have gathered evidence for all this.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
About the Lyrans.
Yes, that one.
Lyrans. It does ring a bell. Wasn't there a book about them?
The Cranian's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, The sixth planet of the system was inhabited by intelligent beings. Let's say their scout ship landed here and that a disaster occurred. Some kind of reactor explosion, chain reaction. Suffice to say, the wreckage that landed on Regis 3 had no living beings on board.
Only the machine survived.
And then what? They started bashing in each other's tin heads? Doesn't make much sense to me. Machines don't have emotions. They don't argue.
First things first. Millions of years ago, some highly advanced race sent machines to Regis 3. And these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms, left with no one to command them. As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At first, they probably just repaired themselves, or built a home for their dead masters.
Until something forced them to change.
Exactly. Certain types of predator eat anything that moves. So I'm betting they were attacked by local fauna. The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed. To combat, say, flying reptiles, they started producing flying machines.
That still doesn't explain why they started fighting among themselves. Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
What is a guiding principle of a homeostat? To survive. Apparently the machines pose a threat to one another. They use the same source of energy to function. A common, finite resource.
Okay, but why did some flies survive this? Not something bigger and better.
The way I see it, they were better. The best. In necroevolution, the bots that used up the fewest resources won. So they miniaturized, or became sedentary. The former process gave rise to the cloud. The latter started this bizarre genre of metal structures, resembling vegetation, which formed the city.
And they're still growing?
No. They lost the fight for survival, and now they're just rusting remnants. Only one form survived. The flying microbots that conquered all land areas on Regis 3.
So these flies were just the best adapted.
To the conditions of this planet? Yes, that's how it works.
So, to summarize, some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis 3. The local dinosaur-like monsters tried to eat them, so the robots produced other robots, which produced more and more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction. After a number of iterations and wars for resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed. To put it simply.
For me, the matter is perfectly clear. Makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I'll even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
Well, that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible. Yes, sir, do you agree?
Il y a un peu de con, hein, t'inquiète.
If this is gonna work, the attack must be all out.
What are you saying, Doctor?
After a sufficiently powerful explosion, the ocean waters will begin to vaporize. Cloud cover will increase, the albedo will rise, and the resident symbionts won't be able to provide the minimum energy needed for reproduction. So yes, we can destroy the cloud.
Ha! I knew it!
Along with ourselves.
Oh. You don't think we can defeat them and survive?
Technically, we'd have to wipe out the entire planet. That's not our goal here, is it?
No, it's not. So, you think there's no point trying with smaller charges?
We would risk our lives for nothing. So yeah, I am against bombing. We won't help anyone this way.
But what else could we do, if not attack?
The Invincible is near. We can wait for its arrival.
Huh, right.
That is one solution.
Somehow I had a feeling I would never leave this place.
You don't have a lander?
We had two.
But the cloud destroyed both.
Huh. I'm done. Warheads are armed. One more press of a button, and there'll be no turning back.
Il ne faut pas appuyer, monsieur. C'est mal.
That was close.
I'm suspending all actions leading to conflict. But what should I do now?
We no longer have any landers. So I hate to say it, but I can't help you.
Let's send a message to the Invincible. A short report on the status of the crew. And on our discoveries.
You should also introduce yourself as a member of the Commonwealth. It's better not to hide it, as it will only arouse suspicion.
Don't worry about that, Novik. It's up to me to make sure they understand everything. Now, let me check on the guys. I want to make sure they're stable. I hope we'll speak again, Astrogator.
Until then, Rahitra.
I'll join you soon.
No hurry, Yasna. Take your time.
So, he's gone.
Doctor. Yasna, it was truly an honor. I'm having a hard time finding the right words.
I have one last request.
I'm listening.
I'd like Koval to remember me, even just from your stories.
Of course. I'll let everyone know what you did for them.
No, I don't care about gratitude. I just want them to know who I was. I am.
All right. I will try to do justice in capturing your extraordinary character. Although I must admit, it's not an easy assignment.
As always. I'm not making anything easier for you, Novik.
As always, Yasna.
Have a safe journey.
Thank you, and take care. Over and out.
Moi, Novik, plus le temps passe, plus je lui fais confiance. Au début, je lui faisais absolument pas confiance, mais là, je sais pas, genre, j'ai good feeling là sur lui.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You look...
Like shit. I know.
really tired. That's what I meant to say.
Because you're trying to be polite. The undeniable truth is, I look and feel like shit. Will you close it for me?
Of course. Support and stimulants will help you.
I won't sleep. I can't. You know that. I have to endure somehow.
It won't get to that. Because I'll tell you everything all over again.
No, Yasna. I know me all too well. I won't believe the cloud can't be defeated. Or help you convince the Invincible's crew you're innocent. You'll end up in custody, and they'll just repeat our mistakes. It's a strange feeling. Remaining conscious in the hibernator.
You clearly haven't visited the infirmary often. This is a standard procedure for a long recovery.
Will you take another look at Landor and Spluskas?
Ici.
I'm doing it now. Don't worry.
Thanks. Are you still wondering whether to go to the nest? This is probably your last chance. If you want to make it before the Invincible arrives, it would be good to have you here. When they come, the journey there and back will take you about 12 hours.
No, I'm not going. I know it's a unique opportunity to get closer to this phenomenon, and I might never get another chance. But I've thought about it a lot, and I'd rather stay here with you. Now rest. You should save your strength for their arrival.
On va le voir arriver.
Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary. At last, they've arrived. Rahitra, do you hear? They're landing now.
Oui, mais j'aimerais bien y aller.
Rahitra?
C'est fini comme ça? Oh. Ah ouais, c'est... What the fuck? Genre, il se passe quoi? Genre, il se passe quoi maintenant, genre? Comment ça s'est dit comme ça, wesh? On est où, là? Mais quoi, c'est... Mais c'est vraiment fini, là? Non, mais... Et en fait, ils vont me croire, ils vont me tuer, ils vont m'enfermer, je serai prisonnier. Il va faire... Qu'est-ce qui va se passer? Genre, ça va être une boucle infinie, genre, ils vont se faire niquer par les nuages, j'aurai pas eu le temps de les prévenir, du coup, il y a d'autres qui vont venir. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? C'est quoi ça? Je veux dire qu'il va encore avoir moi ce truc. Bah... Ouais, je sais pas, il y a un 2, je sais pas, C'était spécial. Je pense pas que... C'est fini, là, genre. Ok. Bon bah... Bon bah... Bon bah... Ok. Bah à la fin, ça m'a un peu déçu. J'ai un peu bouche bée. Genre, ça aurait pu être un jeu insane, mais genre la fin me rébute un peu. Je sais pas trop quoi en penser. Niveau gameplay, bon, c'est une erreur absolue. Juste on va d'un endroit A à un endroit B en boucle, on fait que marcher. Mais niveau de l'histoire, c'est sympa de fou. Le concept est bien, le jeu est magnifique. Les décors, wow. Alors, vraiment magnifique. C'est vraiment des décors de fou. Mais ouais, la fin, pas trop compris, quoi. Bref, j'espère que ça vous aura plu. Je vais upload du coup la VOD ce soir. Donc si vous avez regardé la VOD, n'hésitez pas à mettre un pouce bleu, un petit commentaire, s'abonner, aller voir la chaîne principale, venir sur Twitch, me suivre sur tous mes réseaux sociaux. Et je suis en live du lundi au samedi, tous les soirs. Donc n'hésitez pas à venir. Et pour le live, bon, on va continuer, on va faire d'autres trucs. Je sais pas, il faut peut-être du LOL, je vais regarder. Du coup, je vais couper le rec. C'est... Ah, c'est une des fins du jeu. Hein? Il y a plusieurs fins. Ah bah ma fin, elle pue la merde. La fin, elle pue la merde, la mienne. Bref. Allez, plein de bisous.